What's good, patrons? How we doing this morning, guys? I hope everyone is doing well and you ain't pulling your hair out like I have. Man, this move by Ethereum, I mean, it's been within its average daily range, but boy, the amount of levels that she's been taking out. I mean, if you go back in the past few streams, we were talking about Ethereum hitting these projection points, 217, 2717, 2683, taking out every single one of these projections that I didn't think that she would take, not for a little while. But market maker's intention, when he lays down his hands, when he means business, right, he will take price to that destination as such. Yeah? So where are we at right now? Let's look at the hourly. We have yet to, well, you can actually see it on this chart. We have actually tapped the 50, but we've not even touched it. Well, we've come towards it yet again. Still not seeing consolidation at the 50 EMA. They mean business with this coin. All right. Now, what you can see right now at these highs is we could be forming what would be deemed as a potential head and shoulders. Price needs to come up to this zone right here. Ideally, it cannot surpass the M3 point to validate this head and shoulders formation. All right. So let's look at it like this. Pin to the high. Final pin to the high. And what we're anticipating. Now, if you remember a few streams ago, we were talking about Ethereum doing this sort of behavior before, and we drew out our box, all right, to the right of the screen. We were waiting for it on the hard right. And I was saying to you guys, get into the habit of doing this and see how it plays out, all right? Realistically, I would like to see Ethereum come to this area here, but not surpass this point. However, there are things that are causing, not for concern, because anyone that's holding Ethereum in a long, happy days. But we have to be careful. If you're holding a long in Ethereum, okay, you need to be aware that at a moment's notice, they could actually shift the market and move to the downside quite aggressively. Look at the ground that she has gained. This ground is pretty scary. All right. She's come to the highs. She's pulled back, recovered the one candle, come all the way back down past the pivot. What are you witnessing? Potential drop, retrace, continuation to the downside. That's what we anticipate. Now, this rise could actually continue further up. As long as it doesn't take out this point, it would validate the head and shoulders, which would be the variation of the M. Okay? Now, what you need to understand is this, guys, right? I'd be lying if I told you, okay, that the performance by Ethereum, okay, has, put it like this. For the past 12 weeks, we have been watching price and we've been seeing peak formation, rise level 1, retrace, rise level 2, retrace, rise level 3, peak formation. And we have been seeing this pretty much 95% of the time throughout the whole 12 weeks. Here's your 5% when they just do whatever they want. They just continuously move price in such a fashion to the upside. Yes, the 15-minute time frame shows price coming back to the 50 EMA. When you're in this situation where price is just continuously trending to the upside, all right, use the 15-minute time frame to determine whether or not you are valid in your assumption that if it hits the 50 and bounces away, can you trade that? All right, test it out. Go back in the chart and look at the 15-minute time frame and see how well she respects the 50 EMA. Now, what I need to get you guys to understand is this. Will we see the behavior by the market makers today? It's Wednesday. We know it's the reversal day. Hong Kong sent price right up to the 2717. I was sat last night and I was watching this. Okay. I needed to be aware of what was going on with Ethereum. How far could she go? And the fact that she's pulled back, okay, tells me that there is some form of normality in the marketplace. They want to see a profit. But are they getting ready to finalize the last move before they actually break down lower? Yeah, we have to be prepared for this. The projection point from this area here, we could be seeing a lot of these candles. Now, I'm still holding it down to here. This is the key zone for me, right here. 2335, which is the psychological high for the week. Notice what we have said at the start of the week. If Ethereum closes above the psychological high, price will then move away from that point. Here is your true support and resistance. The true psychological areas in the marketplace. Not these BS lines. Not these, I'll just draw a support line here or a resistance point here, wait for price to tap it and then go on the direction, set up a trade in that direction. Don't do it, all right? You focus on these areas. Why? Because price can only do one thing. It can go away from it to the upside or go away from it to the downside, all right? Make sure you focus on the psychological low, psychological high and low. Use those support and resistance points to determine where price is likely to go in light of these zones. Okay. So what are we expecting with Ethereum? Pretty simple. We need to see if Ethereum is going to show support at this 50 EMA. On the 1 hour time frame, you can see that she's now trying to pull away from the 50. Okay. Now this is on trade. This is on MT4. All right. Look at what happens on TradingView. Different story, isn't it? Now this is of course on the perpetuals. All right. But it's quite, if I see the notable volumes coming in on the perpetual, then I'm going to make my decision on MT4 and off this as well. All right. So I'm jumping in between. Okay. You can see how price free pushes to the high, shorts. Okay. Stopping volume, blue, purple candle right there. Okay. Purple candle, they're starting to change things and then they let price trickle ever so slightly. One more pump to the upside and then bang, shift candle moves price down. Now we're at the 50 EMA. At the 50 on the 15-minute time frame, excuse me. We're at the high for the week, the high weekly range, all right? Is Ethereum extended? Yes, she is. Now, are we going to see a retrace today? In today's session, will New York set up the reversal? Because what's concerning for me is this zone. This could be an area that Ethereum moves back to. Yeah? This could be the area. However, if we look back in time, what do we see? You see these candles? Right? She moved down and continued, then based, and then she made a return back up. Okay? So could this be the start for that? Are we seeing that notable volume coming in? Now, the fact is, it has slowly broken below the 50 EMA. Tells me it's a controlled move to the downside. There may be one last pump to the upside, okay, which would effectively form the third leg, or should I say the shoulder, the right shoulder of this head and shoulders formation. Where do we project it to go from that point? Oh, God. 800 EMA. That is my interest on the 15-minute time frame. That is the zone, which is in line with the accumulation of shorts in this area. All right. Let's head over to Bitcoin. Not doing much, but she has come back to the 50 EMA. That is what I want to see by Bitcoin. Look, this is exactly what I want to see. That right there. Okay. Oh, good. Right, here we go. Stopping volume right at the 50 EMA. They came down, spiked, tapped the 50, tapped the 200, and now she's looking to try and retrace back up. Problem is, the 800 EMA appears to be some form of resistance. All right. Now, will we see another pump to the upside? If we do, happy days. Okay. I'm quite relaxed now that Ethereum has pulled back at last. Okay. We have come from a week-long cycle from the downside. Okay. And now we're having a week-long cycle to the upside. At what point will they start to change things? Will they use Bitcoin's option expiration as a move to effectively send price higher or lower? All right. It's Wednesday today. It's midweek reversal. Let's see where they decide to move price. Let's have a look at XRP. Same story. XRP now has actually formed a decent M pattern at the highs. Okay. I mean, we're in tricky environments, guys. Straight up now, you know, tricky environments. Until I see a clear break of a certain area, you know, we need to sit on cash unless you're in a position. Okay. So you have to just proceed with caution, straight up. Proceed with caution and make sure you're following the market maker's intention. Okay. Don't try and second guess. Wait for them to show their hand. Okay. Here we go. So now on the 1 minute time frame, you can see what's happened is the European session is coming and it looks like we've effectively got a stop hunt rise. Could we see the drop down to the downside? The 800 EMA is in sight, which is the 50 EMA on the on the 15-minute time frame. Okay. It's showing me a small M formation. Remember, this is the 1 minute time frame, but the 1 minute time frame is going to develop the whole move. Okay. You will see the move develop. And then by the time the candle is finalized, you would have witnessed the whole move in the direction of the desired outcome by the market makers. So I hope that's helping you out, guys, patrons. It's been quite a captivating week, and we're only on Wednesday, man. Only on Wednesday. Will Wednesday bring the reversal? Will it bring price back down to the normalized zones? Okay. You know, what will become of Ethereum from this move to the upside? Will she go to 3,000? Maybe. Is there any reason why she can't? No. Is the support there? Yes. So we need to just prepare ourselves. Are we currently forming a pattern to the upside? Okay. Or are we getting ready to offload these shorts that the market makers have been building for the past week? Okay. Guys, I hope you have a great day. I'm going to keep you posted on what Ethereum does today. Okay? Take care of yourselves. Peace.